Alright, we're gonna get started with animation. This is more of a therapy sketch. Why did I open Infinity Design? That doesn't make any sense. Here's the mother lode of all startups. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I'm not really professional when it comes to animation. I'll be honest on that one. I think anybody in general is not an animator. There should be a live YouTube stream, but I don't care at this point. Sorry, I have like I did subbing class for music classes. I love them, but the sensory overload. I forgot to bring my headphones. I should have brought my headphones. I'm like sensory overload right now. There you go. So I'm using A-Sprite because I'm very lazy. Haha, finger go boom. You want to see the full thing? It's just boom. And we're gonna add more to that. So I'm not really tripping when it comes to animation. Just more like, wait, hold on. Is it Shift New? No, Shift New adds it. I think it's Alt B. Yeah, Alt B adds it. So once again, I don't really have an understanding of anatomy or like how things should like pop out. That looks weird. Even though I should accept it. I don't have a strong grasp of motion, or it's just I stare things a lot. We're gonna keep making this bullet go further. I'm very weird. I stare at things. I stare way too long at things. And it's just from years of practice of staring into space, into the world. I really do stare at nature a lot, like ridiculous. If you go to my Instagram, I'll always be recording of like trees or how things happen. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Wait. I can't. I thought it makes a new... Wait. Oh, this makes a new layer. Oh, okay. Is it... How do you... Alt-D? Is it Alt-D? I'm doing it by twos, and then Alt-D. And then... once again, I stare really long at things, and I observe things a lot than the average person. And I'm also eyeballing it. I'm not really. I don't really give a hoot's ass. I was gonna say the F word, but I think you know what, I'm just gonna say the F word. I don't really give a fudge. It's just like animation should be fun. Like if you want to be precise about it, go for it. I guess. Let's see how it looks like now. Pew! Oh, look at that. Ooh. And then we're gonna Alt B that. Wait, no. Wait. Alt N? Alt D duplicate. There you go. And then Alt B. I use Iceberg because it's the cheapest animation software. And it's pixel. But it's not really pixel in my case. You're probably wondering, how is it that you're so good at drawing hands? It's I stare at it a lot, and I'm like BSing it. Listen, like your brain. I'm going to teach you for all my artists who have not taken psychology. The brain is really bad at details. It really is. Very few people in this world are ever going to pay attention to the details in your life. Your memory is so bad, like your memory is so bad you can't even remember what your parents look like or your friends look like. I bet you right now you can't even think about the color of their hair. You could probably think brown or black, but when you really pay attention to it, you're like, oh, okay, I forgot. I bet you don't even know what their eyes looks like or what their nose looks like. Is it big or small? Like, I'm going to tell you this right now. You probably don't even know what's behind your room. You've been living in your room for so long, you don't even know what's behind it. That's how bad your memory is. So I take advantage of this as an animator, where it's like, I know the secrets. I know that a lot of people are not going to give a really crap ass about how much detail or the length. Oh wait, hold on, actually. The length of certain things. or if it even makes sense. And then we're actually gonna close this. Like, see, this part doesn't even make sense. And then we're gonna add another. We're actually gonna build it up. And then we're gonna make a. Oops. And then we're gonna make the bullet. We're actually gonna make the bullet fly faster. Yeah, something. We're gonna make this ready to go. Alt D again. Let's see what this looks like. Pew! Oh wait, how do you? Never mind. I was thinking, how do you cycle? I know you can cycle. You gotta figure out the shortcuts for this stuff. And then we're actually. Bullet disappears. This is charging. We're making this more wild just for sake, cause the bullet should be gone by this point. Wait, hold on. Okay, see the bullet, it's still in picture, but we're gonna erase it. Bullet disappears, whatever. Last remnants. He's gonna Kamehameha with his finger. With the boop. The bleep. Alt B. And then he's gonna put his finger down. And then these are gonna go down. Well, actually, he's gonna. And then he goes. And then it's gonna recoil. And then we're gonna get the recoil here. And then this is just gonna go. And then we're gonna put a little ball of energy. We're gonna Alt B that. And since that's gonna be really fast, I'm just gonna make it one frame. Alt B. Then draw the hand again. Whatever, it's fast. The human eye is not supposed to figure this out. Then, let's see what this looks like. And there you go. We draw a shooting hand. Are we gonna draw it? We're gonna color it? Yeah, we're gonna color it. Of course we're gonna color it. Doesn't make sense what color we put in the color. Hell no, it doesn't. We're just here for the vibes. We're just here for the laughs, the cheap thrills. I'm not gonna be a professional animator. I'm not gonna have a house team. I'm not Mappa. I'm not anime artist. Hell no, this is a one-man solo team. I'm not going crazy over it. I'm not tripping out. This is all about fun and using your imagination. I've seen enough cartoons to know where this is going. It's like, have fun, enjoy life. You don't have to make a perfectionist magnus opum, whatever. I can't say it. You know what I mean. Do you know what you mean? I don't. I do be like that. Oh, whoa, we don't want that. Wait, we don't want that either. We want the spray. I like using the spray because I'm very lazy. There we're just gonna we're really budging cutting this, even though it's the same. And then we're gonna make it green to show that it's just for fun. We're really just having fun, honestly. We're really just having fun, honestly. I wouldn't say I had a rough day at work. That's a lie. I had a fun day at work. I played the piano, but my sensory overloads were pretty bad. Imagine 5 classes and... No, imagine 4 classes. And you're hearing discordance. No... I forget the other lecture word. Consonants? No, consonants? Not concord. Great band, by the way. Consonants, dissonance. I think those are the 2 words, but I can't even think about it correctly. Consonants. Is that the word? Yeah, Wait.
Consonants.
Thank you. And dissonance. Wait. Dissonance. Dissonance. Wow, I'm out of it. You know what? This is gonna be therapy talk of me teaching. Yeah, the kids ain't bad. Like that, man. My job's amazing. Just my sensory overloaded me today. Imagine like 3 different drummers all can't play together well. Not in a bad way. Like they're really great drummers. Just everybody's playing at a different tune, and none of that tune. Maybe at least 1 or 3, and all that noise sounds great. Like that's it. Like maybe. You got some Foster the People covers, maybe you got some Iron Maiden covers, or maybe you got like Metallica, and you got some like anime music being played in the background, which I just discovered today, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Can I play it right now? You know what? I am going to play it right now. I don't care if this gets taken down, because I thought it was a great... This kid was playing the piano. He's like playing... he's younger than me, by the way. I'm like, mind you, I'm 30. These kids are like in their 15s and 14s. I think it's Isis. No. Dang it. That kid showed me really good music. Angel. Yeah, his name is Angel. Look, there's one kid named Angel. God bless you, Angel. Wherever you are, dude. I hope you make it far in life. I really do. Like, even though you were quiet and shy, I really think you're cool. I should have said that in person, but I can't say things too much like that because it weirds them out. Iris Syndrome, OST. Iris Syndrome, OST. I thought it was great. I enjoyed. Hopefully you can hear it in the background as we're doing this. It was amazing. I love my job. I really do. Am I strong enough, my body-wise? Yes, I am. That's why I'm able to like do stuff like this. Am I smart enough? Yes, I am. I'm not gonna admit that. I'm gonna humble myself saying that I'm not as great as most people, but I think I'm very intellectually better than most people. And not to be confident, it's a curse and a blessing. And I do use it for good. I could use it for evil, but I choose not to. I think life is worth being kind. I'm not sure why people take advantage of each other. I think... Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I think everybody's smart too. We all make moral... Let's talk about morality. On average, I think I will believe that most people are morally good. At best. I hope. Maybe 60%. Maybe I have too confidence in the world. I would like to believe that maybe we all could be good. For whatever reason. I genuinely have faith that people could change for the better. And obviously you're going to have like diseases and all that like makes one weak. The body is really strong in the mind. But I will believe that the mind is stronger on the body. And not only that, what connects two together is the heart. Everybody talks about the mind, body, and spirit. But what if I told you that the heart was the connection between the mind... I was going to say the soul. Obviously, it does connect to the soul. But if you could like just somehow get your body and your mind to be in accordance with each other, that all that dissonance and consonant, I can't even say it anymore. Through all that unity and harmony, you can make some harmony magic happen, where the body actually listens to the mind, and the mind is actually in tune with the heart, your values, your principles, and magic will just start to happen. Maybe miracles at best. God, I really hope miracles do exist. And I think they do. I have faith because a lot of things have been happening to me recently in the last couple of months. For whatever reason, eeriness, magic, future, whatever, dreams. And for longest, I never really followed through with my desires or heart's callings. And for the first time ever, I'm starting to see patterns of magic just appear. Not all the time, but most of the time. And boy, does it feel amazing, but I feel like I discovered it too late. Not too late, I feel like I could maybe still make time catch up to me. Or make time wait or pause until like everything just works out for the better. So let this hand be a representation of a bullet towards the heavens as they open up for me and hear my prayers, because there are many people who I want to save, and there are many people who I want to love, so they could have their best moment for helping me get through the darkest times. And would I be posting this? I'd probably be posting this. I don't care. I want people to have faith. I want people to have love. I want people to understand joy. I want people to understand not just joy, but hope. It's okay to have hope. It's okay to have fear. It's okay to have doubt. Who doesn't have doubt? We all do. Doubt's one of our greatest enemies, but also one of our greatest teachers, because it's kind of guiding us to... It's like safety precautions on the rails, like, are you sure you want to do this? Because there is no going back, and there isn't no going back. Once you make that decision, commitment to your dreams, or to your, I guess, loved ones, or truths, that's it. You've made a permanent change onto your mentality, soul, and the environment around you. And there is no point of going back. There are some people who are going to see you as limitations, and they will limit you, whether you like it or not. But F those people for trying to conserve your energy. Not all energy is meant to be shared. That means like negativity or like hatred and violence. We don't want that. However, it's whatever reasons, sometimes... I shouldn't say it, but it's like, maybe sometimes we do need a little bit of violence to cause chaos, but only if it's done right and justfully. And that's the hard part. How do you know which violence is justified and which truths are omitted? And then we're never gonna know. It's, I guess, whatever one feels is correctly moral, even though I don't recommend using violence. I feel like there's always a better way, but is there ever even a better way? There's always like this notion of values. And I think we could work together and figure out these things. We don't always need to like always do extremities of truths. Who's this? And then that's the problem. Like, this human comfort knowing that I kind of don't want to do this. I became a politician, but now I have to do paperwork, bureaucracy because it's slow change. And then you get frustrated, and this is why we have grassroots movements. So it's always such a strange. Wait, hold on, give me a second. This didn't change. Alt D. And yeah, then you get the notions of beliefs and values where everything just collides one to another, and you're left with the task of sorting all these noises out, or not, just accepting for what they are and what they is and what never be, or what could be, and just move on. One thing I will say to young people, especially if, please God forbid you that you get to my age and you're too chicken shit to live out your dreams or live your truths. Because really, at the end of the day, no one really gives a hoot. And you're probably going to hear this lecture time and time again from adults. Just do what you want. No, really do what you want. Like, even if it's, like, just make sure it's right. Make sure, just do it for yourself, but don't hurt anybody in it. That's the downside. Really try not to hurt people. I think that's the downside. And now, feelings will be hurt. I will say this. Feelings will be hurt because people have this image of you or this notion what you're supposed to be. And they get disappointed when you don't fit that, you're not this thing what I imagine. And that's their fault. I'll say it again, it's their fault for assuming that's who you are when they never really got to know you. Oh, you're a sweet, kind boy, and meanwhile you do hunting for a living, you kill animals. Oh, he's a sweet young man. I would never imagine him. Hence, it's their imagination that limits your self. Um, so it's like, why did I place that barrier on you? Because I don't even know you. I don't even know who you are right now, and that's okay. You're not supposed to. I'm not supposed to know you entirely. I don't know you in your lowest moments. I don't know you in your highest moments. I don't know what happens if the world is gonna end. Are you still the same person? I don't know you when there's a zombie apocalypse. I don't know you if you're in the military. We all have different scenarios, roles that we could play in the future, and I still don't know who you are at the end of the day. Whether you're someone who's working at, like, once again, I still don't, we will never really truly know someone until we see that situation occur to them, and then we had to make the acceptance or the forgiveness of, I forgive you for creating this action because the situation that you're in put you into choices. And it's such a weird notion of forgiveness. It's like, it sucks. Sometimes life puts us in these boxes and we come out circles and triangles, and it's up to us whether we accept those triangles and circles. But when you look at the true essence, they really were the same. We just had to make a choice, be a circle or triangle. Or maybe don't make a circle and triangle. Maybe you want to be a pixelated 1D dot, like this guy. So let this animation be a shot towards the heavens and against reality, because F that. Yes, that's a friend called Vibrating Tampons. I don't really, I haven't talked to them in ages. So we're gonna put save, obviously. Thank you for listening to my pep talk. The question is, how do I export this? How do you export this as a sprite sheet? Export as what? A GIF? Oh, you can do GIF files? Okay, let's try it.